Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Loving Keto, Ron's weight loss journey, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel? It helps other people know when they post the latest video like this one. And before we get started, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey and my own personal research. So please do your homework first before you start any of your weight loss adventure or anything that has to do with your health. Well, today marks the end of week 82, keto results, and I wanted to let you know how we did. Well, I started the week off at 211 pounds. I weighed myself this morning, March 14th, and I'm 212 pounds. So I gained a pound for the week. It's not that bad. I'm not going to cry over a pound. So what we did for activity this week, we did a little bit of walking, did some mall walking again. We did a couple of jobs for the local paper this past week. I thoroughly enjoy it, but I'm having a little bit of issue with getting the correct information and the story together. I'm not a journalist. Mind you, I never went to school for this stuff, and so I'm going to get some help with that. So I got some ideas, but I want to do going forward with this. It's okay. It does take a little bit of my time. I don't know how long I want to do it for, but I'm going to give it a little bit of, at least a chance and see how, if I feel if it's taking up too much time, it's not fun anymore, I won't bother doing it. And they'll have to find somebody else. It just be one less story that they'll get out there to the public. But, it's fun meeting people. I went up to the Monty Tech up in Fitchburg, one of our adjacent city there the other day, and I interviewed two 17-year-old girls, and they took first and second place in a championship, or a statewide championship of graphics design. And there was a great story. I interviewed her. I transcribed the information on my mobile phone, and then I sent it off to the publisher, and then the reporter that reports all the stories and puts it up on their in the paper and on their website re-edited my story, and she made sure that information is correct. And that I've been corresponding with the editor and with the reporters, because mostly I'm just there to take photographs, to take some basic information to help them out. And it's been okay, and I don't mind it. They want me to do a job Monday, which is today, but I can't get out there that Monday and do the story they want me to do, because I got two doctor appointments for Monday. They're no big deal, but one of them is a follow-up on my right leg. Most of you know I had a red rash on my right leg, and she gave me a steroid type cream, and I put on it. It's all gone. It doesn't itch no more, it doesn't burn no more. I was putting it on 3 times a day. I'm going to continue to put it on as I need it, and the rash is almost all gone, the red mark, and so it was pretty powerful stuff she gave me. My right leg is collapsing a lot when I'm walking. For no reason, I'll just be walking, boom, and it'll just give out like a rubber band. So today, I'm having an x-ray done, and I'm going to have them do an x-ray on my hip if they can do that without the work order. But if not, we'll get the knee done, and we'll go from there. But that's the first start, and then of course if they can't find anything that way, they'll probably wind up doing an MRI, which they still might do anyways. But it starts by doing a consultation with your doctor, tell her what's going on or hurt him, and then they do an x-ray, and then they evaluate it from there, and then to get down to the nitty-gritty for possible surgery, an MRI, and see exactly what's going on. The MRI works like it gives them more of a detailed information what's going on, and maybe I might be able to get away with it just by physical therapy, I don't know, but I want it corrected one way or the other, and we'll just go on from there. And so I lost 1 pound for the week. I did some walking this past week, the photography jobs, and I'm just having a great week. What can I tell you guys? So Saturday, I wanted to try something different. I bought some egg whites in a carton, and I'll have the instructions over the timeline while I'm talking. And I put a little bit of coconut flour and so many. Like about 3/4 of a cup of, or 1/3 of a cup, I believe, of egg white, and then I put 1/3 of a cup of almond flour, and I put a little bit of baking powder, I believe, and I just mixed it all in together, and it came out like a little bit of a paste. And then I put it on the pancake grill, and I made little egg white wraps that kind of like tortillas, and it was really good. It was really tasty. I didn't need to put any syrup in there or anything like that. And I made like about 4 or 5 of them out of the amount of ingredients that I had. And it all depends on how thin or how thick you want them. Now the first one came out like a pancake, and then the other ones, are really thin them out a lot more. They only took about 2 or 3 minutes on each side to cook. I got them nice and golden brown. And then what I did with them, I used, I was hungry for tuna, so I took some my pre-made mayonnaise that I had made, and we mixed it into a can of tuna, and I made tuna wraps out of them, and they were delicious. And that's what I had to eat that Saturday. And you know, the first batch that I had made, I put it in my Ninja blender, thinking that I needed to mix it like that, and it came out like a really thick paste. And I thought I messed up, and I was going to throw out the batter. And then when I did it again in the bowl, the paste came out the same. And then I had forgotten to put a little bit of cold water in, like about 1 or 2 tablespoons, to get it to like a liquidy form. And then once I did that, they came out fine. So you know, I tell people, don't be afraid to give up. I mean, and to experiment, because you know, I certainly do. So what else did we do this past week that was pretty interesting? Oh yeah, Saturday, Stephanie Newman from the Incredible Shrinking Steffi and her awesome Facebook support group, the Shrinkables. We went on YouTube with Daniella, Joy, and Misty, and the 4 of us got together Saturday, and we did a live stream at 2 o'clock for about a couple hours, and we talked keto and weight loss journey. And I don't think she'll have a problem with this, but before I actually put the video into this video clip, I'll take a couple little sections off of it and edit some of the video. I downloaded the video from the Saturday, and I'll put the full link below the video so you can watch it on the YouTube channel. But the 4 of us lost about 460 some odd pounds to get all combined in our journeys. And we all had pretty much interesting lives, and sharing our life with everybody and with her awesome community. And Stephy, if you're watching this video, I can't thank you enough. I really enjoyed talking to the other 2 young ladies that you know, I would normally wouldn't have gotten a chance to. It helped me to get my story out there. It helped them to get their stories out there. Now I got 2 new friends that I comment on their posts all the time on Stephanie's Facebook support, and I've been watching a lot of their videos and get caught up on their journeys. And they're marvelous ladies. Guys, we're only here to help one another. I don't make any money off of my YouTube channel, and like I said in my Saturday, I put my story out there publicly. I decided on 2020, on August 17th, to go and make one of my most important decisions of my life, probably to get reconnected with my faith and with God and Jesus. And I needed to get my story out there. I wanted to get people to get healthy. At that time, we had that thing going on, and I know a lot of people stayed home because they had no choice, and a lot of people became couch potatoes and gained a lot of weight. Well, I did just the opposite. I kind of like fell in love with photography all over again. I was going out every day taking photography of our city, anything and everything that seemed interesting me to take. And you know, I was documenting my journey with a lot of selfie photographs. And speaking of that, yeah, so my camera phone, I cannot get a selfie photograph out of it anymore. It's I had a problem with my phone a while back ago. Through the insurance, I got another phone, and it was somebody else's junk, and it won't let me take any selfie photographs that are so blurry you can't see my face. So I sent out for an Apple iPhone Pro 13 Max. We're scheduled to get it on or about the second week of April. It's on back order, so I'm really looking forward to that. My next check that I get from the local newspaper job, I'm going to be sending out for another camera. Even though I got a Mark 50 camera, I use this mostly for video vlogging. It does great photography. This is what I've been using out when I go on location. But I need a couple of camera lenses. But I saw I'm going to go back to getting a T-Rebel 7. I sold the T-Rebel 5. I had a couple of them there, but I wasn't too crazy about them. But I can't afford the Mark 4 camera. It's a $4,000 camera, and I don't have the money for that. So I thought for now, so when I go on location, when I need that type of a camera, and I can use the camera lenses that I have for that new camera that I want to get, it won't be so unstable. What I mean by that is I have a 300 millimeter camera that I bought an adapter ring for the camera M50, and when I'm holding it, I can't get a good. It's kind of really shaky, and it needs to be on a tripod. And this other, the T-Rebel 7, it specifically is designed for those type of camera lenses. And if you hear that went on just now, it's my central heating system. There's nothing I can do about it. It's another cold day in New England, and so the camera that I'm talking about, they got the T-Rebel 7 and the T-Rebel 8 out. I'm thinking about getting the T-Rebel 7 because I don't think there's too much of a difference between that and the T-Rebel 8. And you can get all the accessories on Amazon for about $5.89, and all I have to buy, if I do want to buy one later on down the road, which I will be a camera grip, so I can put 2 batteries into the camera grip instead of 1 battery, which does make a difference when you're out there doing photography. And yeah, so and they got everything else that I'm gonna need right off the start, and a kit lens, and I got another camera lens, and I have a pricing out camera lenses. I still gotta get camera lenses, which are very expensive, and so I'll probably pick up a camera lens specifically for my small camera, and then get that, and then I should be all set for a little while. And I'm gonna continue to get out there and get healthy. And so what else we got going on for next week? Well, we're gonna do a 5-day egg fast. Now, I was talking to Stephanie and those 2 ladies, Misty and Daniella, and a lot of them have what they eat in a week series, and I've never really done too much of that because I never thought anybody would want to see what Ron eats in a week. Oh, who cares? Well, what the heck would Ron eat in a week? How's he losing weight? And I apologize for not putting any of that stuff up there on my YouTube channel earlier in my beginning of my weight loss journey, but I never thought anybody would care what Ron eats in a week, so I'm going to start doing some more of that. I've been putting up 1 or 2 recipes every week, and like the newest recipe, I'm doing a chia seed pudding again. I made an awesome pudding this past Sunday actually. I'm going to be doing another some more crackers, or keto crackers. I bought the block of cheddar cheese and a block of Parmesan cheese, and I want to shred it up in a food processor, and I'm going to put a little bit of almond flour with a little bit of water in it, and depending on what the ratio is of what each one of those ingredients is, and I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning into it, and we're going to roll it up into a ball in a Ziploc bag, and we'll knead it a little bit, and then we'll flatten it down a little bit, and at that point we'll put it in the refrigerator, and then we'll roll it out into some crackers, and then we'll cut them up a little bit and put them on a sheeting pan and bake it off in the oven later on. And I'll put that recipe video up when I film it out. And I thought that would be a pretty interesting video to put up. And yeah, so it's going really good. And like I said, again, I can't thank Stephy Newman enough for the incredible shrinking Stephy, and Danielle, Joy, and Misty. And I'll put all their YouTube channel links if you want to follow them. They all want the same thing we all want, to get healthy and inspire as many people as we can to get out there and get healthy. And once again, I don't make any money off my YouTube channel. It was never about that. This was just about to document my journey and to help as many people as I can to get healthy and get out there and move. And I can't thank everybody enough for my journey, and and for help holding me accountable for my weight loss. But anyways, enough said of everything else. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you're a new member, welcome back, or an old member. And so before I get going, I just want to say thank you once again, and remember to have a great week. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay vigilant, stay healthy. Be watching for the next video, and I'll give you an update on my egg fast and see how we did. The goal before the end of this past month was to get down to 204 pounds midweek in the month. So if I do a 5-day egg fast with a 2-day period of transition, I should pretty much almost be there. And the whole idea of the egg fast is to make sure that my body goes back into ketosis so that I can drop off a few more poundage. But my clothes are fitting a lot loosely, so even though the poundage is not coming off on the scale, I know I'm losing it on inches. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. But anyways, love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Have a great week.